All right, real quick. So the difference between the pencil tool and the pen tool, this comes up. So the pen tool, it's very precise. So I can draw things like, let's say I draw a circle. Let's say I draw a circle and and I know that, or a circular shape, and I even do it in 4 points, right? So this isn't a perfect circle, but it is a circular shape, right? So that's with the pen tool. Now let me do this similar shape with the pencil tool. Um, and I'm just gonna draw it around. Okay, so this is the pen tool and the pencil tool. So the difference between the two, I actually hit a bump over here. So I'm gonna, um, but the difference between the two is really that, let me hit the minus sign, get rid of these extra points that I have. I think that might be an extra one. Okay, let's just see. Just because I want to give it a fair. Okay, so the difference between the two. So you saw me just draw these two shapes. This one I drew with the pen tool. This one I drew with the pencil tool. So if I select both of these and I get the direct selection tool, and the reason I get the direct selection tool is because it shows us how many points it took to create that. You will see that this one I created in 3 points, and you will see all the additional points that are on this one. And I actually have my pencil tool cranked up to smooth. So if I click on the pencil tool, double click the options, you're going to see that I have it all the way to smooth. So this is as smooth as you can get. And but if I do it like where it defaults, it'll just be more points. So if I say with the pencil tool, hey, I want to do a wave like that, and I say okay, and then with the pen tool, hey, I want to do a wave like that too, right? So now I have these two waves. I'm going to hit escape, and if I highlight them and I go to my direct selection tool, you can see with the pencil tool, it took about double the amount of points. And you might say, oh, yeah, well, um, this one curves down. But if I wanted to change this, check this out, I could. So I could give it like a little more of a curve down here, kind of like that one, and I'm still doing it in that same amount of points. So when we look at it now, nothing's really changed. It is still double the amount of points using the pencil tool on a simple shape versus using the pen tool. So really it comes down to precision, and when you have a lot of points, you can actually complicate your file. This is pretty simple, so this isn't a big deal. But you can also, another thing too, you can manipulate the points on the pen tool easier than you can manipulate on the pencil tool. And you can manipulate both points, so that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is it's easier because this is less points to deal with. I'm pretty much just grabbing the handle, typically I'm grabbing the handle and I can move it around. When I get to the pencil tool and I try to grab it, I have several handles that I have to grab to manipulate to make this work. So I'm grabbing this handle, and notice because there's so many points, that just means that there's so many stopping points. Like I can't grab it and affect this whole thing. I'm grabbing it and it's affecting more. So I hope this helps with the difference. They are all wonderful tools. That's why they're still included in Adobe Illustrator. But just know that you know what the difference is in using one versus the other. All right. So hopefully that helps. Until our next lesson. Peace out.